According to one prominent Denver Broncos insider, we could be seeing a massive competition brewing at the running back position. I find it funny that just a few days ago we were doing our running backs deep dive here on Broncos Syndicate, and now we're really seeing this play out in front of our very eyes. So I want to bring in this tweet that kind of made the rounds on Twitter this morning from Sleeper NFL. And it was based off of a report from Troy Rank, prominent Broncos insider, formerly with Denver 7, now a columnist at the Denver Post. Are Javonte Williams and Samaje Perine competing for one roster spot? Troy Rank seems to think so. The expectation is Audric Estime, the Broncos' fifth-round pick from this past year, and Jaleel McLaughlin are locks to make the roster, which is no surprise given how much Sean Payton has praised Jaleel, and of course, Audric Estime just being a rookie. And Williams and Perine are battling it out for the remaining spots. So that means the Denver Broncos are most likely going to end up keeping 3 running backs if this report is true, plus, of course, Michael Burton, the fullback. I'm really curious to see how this is going to play out in training camp, and I'm going to be watching this battle very intently because I broke it down in the running back deep dive. Samaje Perine and Javonte Williams really bring different things to the table. Javonte just doesn't offer you a whole lot in the passing game, whereas Samaje Perine was the Broncos' best pass-catching running back last year. Also, both of them, according to Pro Football Focus's grading system, were substandard in pass blocking. Looking at the tape, because I always preach you gotta pair the numbers with the tape, I felt that Perine was actually the better pass blocker. So, right there, those are two things that are going towards Perine, but at the end of the day, it is the running back position, and if you look at it just from a pure running standpoint, Javonte Williams, if healthy, is the best runner. There's no doubt about that. The dude is an angry downhill runner, drags bodies with him, but he suffered a very, very serious knee injury back in 2022. That first year back, he had 774 yards, I believe it was, and at the end of the season, he really, really struggled. He was under 3 yards per carry and just wasn't really moving right. The burst wasn't there, the explosiveness wasn't there, and based on some clips that have come out during OTAs and minicamp, I'm still concerned that he doesn't quite trust that knee. I've dealt with knee injuries before. That knee injury led to this ankle fracture, or this lower leg fracture that I'm now dealing with. And I know that it takes time to trust a knee. I couldn't imagine having to pivot, run, cut, all of that stuff with a knee that had been surgically repaired. Like, right now, my knee's as stiff as a board, so there's going to be up and down days. Even 2 years into the process, you're trying to return to a very, very violent sport, especially when you're a running back, because you're putting so much pressure on those knee joints and those ligaments whenever you're cutting and pushing and changing direction. And that's what we're going to have to ultimately see here from Javonte Williams, that he can do it at a consistent level and he's not going to run out of gas at the end of the year. If that's the case, then if I'm the Broncos, I'm comfortable rolling with Audric Estime on a rookie contract, and I'm comfortable rolling with Samaje Perine, who is comparatively cheap. But by that same token, if Javonte Williams is able to go out there and showcase that he is back to his pre-injury self, then quite frankly, Samaje Perine becomes an expendable player. We talked about that in the running back deep dive as well, that the Broncos could save $3.5 million if they were to move on from Samaje Perine. So I really do feel like it's going to be a very interesting battle to watch as we get through training camp, and I'm very, very excited to watch this play out. And running back is going to be one of those positions that I have a very, very close eye on at training camp, aside, of course, from quarterback. All right, Broncos country, before we dip out of here, I just want to say thank you guys so much to everybody who's reached out, commented after yesterday's video where I kind of broke down what happened with my leg there. If you guys haven't seen that video, I encourage you to go back and watch it. And I kind of explain why I'm in the situation I'm in right now with my leg. Again, guys, going to be out of commission a little while for the day job, so YouTube is my only source of income right now. So some things you could really do to help me out: like this video, comment, subscribe to the channel. Those are all free and easy ways to show your support. It helps tell YouTube to push us out, and it helps us get seen by more and more people, and in turn brings in more views, which brings in more ad revenue. Thank you guys so much for all the support. I greatly appreciate it, guys. And until next time, I'm your host, Gage Madrid, saying peace out.